Hello my little mushies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer and I'm so happy to have y'all here. Thank you for joining me. Today we are gonna do my birthday mood read March TBR. So buckle in and yeah, let's get started, shall we?
Feel me? Yeah, see my peanut butter jelly snack, pull it, ride, busky, painting. That's my sunshine when it's raining. That's my boo, yeah.
Okay, so since it's March is my birthday month and I want to just have a good old time. And since it is my birthday month, I don't know what I want to be enjoying everything I'm reading. So I'm giving myself a huge TBR, knowing that I won't finish everything obviously on it, but that I have a variety of things to choose from so that I can kind of just mood read as I go. This is just my I guess my mood read TBR, my birthday mood read TBR, and I'm doing a separate TBR because I want to participate in the March Mystery Madness. I'm very excited about that, and that should be up in a couple days to a week after this. We'll see. But yeah, let's just get started. Let's jump on in, and I have some fabulous books that I'm excited to talk about and get to. Let's just start. Okay, the first one up is The Whisper Man by Alex North. This one is I believe a thriller, or is it a horror? Either way, I think it's a thriller. We're basically following Tom and his son, who after the sudden death of his wife, they moved and to just kind of get a fresh start. Unbeknownst to them though, they're moving to a place where, a town where some bad things happened in the past, aware of some death in a strange way, and they believe they caught the man. They caught Frank, who was responsible of these people's death. And however, when Tom moves with his son starts acting weird, and he starts hearing whispering out the window, which was the MO of Frank, who was killing these people in the past. And then a boy goes missing. So the MO of the boy going missing is very similar to the deaths in the past. So we're just following like the timeline of, I guess, them trying to figure out what the hell's going on and if Frank had a accomplice. So this one I have really wanted to read. I've tried to get to it several times and I just haven't yet. I've heard nothing but great things about this, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy it. And I'm hoping, the only thing I'm worried about is I want it to be fast-paced, because I don't want it to be like a detective novel. I don't want it to be like The Snowman from Joe Nesbo. That one, ugh, was so boring and so slow. Anyways, I also love how floppy this book is. So yeah, I'm excited about this. The Whisper Man. Next up, we've got Wilder Girls by Rory Powers, and this is a young adult, also a horror novel, and it's set in I think a dystopian setting where the girls have been quarantined at their school for months now, and they're dealing with this like weird sickness that has spread. It started with the teachers, I believe, and they kind of just attacked one another. I've also heard not mixed reviews. I've heard this is really good, but people really talk about the ending just being so weird. So I'm really hoping that I enjoy the weirdness and it's not like, what? I'm actually gonna start this one today, so I'm really excited about this one. This one's a library book, and I've had it for a little bit, so I'm trying to read it to get it returned. But yeah, so The Wilder Girls by Rory Powers, and I hope it's weird and great. Yeah, then we've got this is also in no particular order. I just have it in my little TBR basket and I'm just kind of taking them out. But now we got Christina Lauren, Twice in a Blue Moon, and this one is following, what are their names? Sam and Tate. Sam and Tate met years back. They had a little fling, and then Tate ghosted her? No. Sam ghosted Tate, and now they've reconnect on a set, and although Tate's like, forget you, their connection's still kind of there, but she's trying to keep her heart out of it because she doesn't want him to ghost her again, you know? So this is, I love Christina Lauren. This will be like my 4th book of theirs I've read, and I'm excited for this one. So yeah, this one is probably gonna for sure happen. Next is Sal is Fair by Hannah Capin, and this one I cannot wait to read. This one is about a young girl who, you know, pretty much has it all. She's living a good life, partying and having fun with her friends until her 16th birthday party, when something terrible happens, and instead of just moving on, she decides she's gonna get her revenge, and she's gonna take it out on the boys that hurt her with her group. And I think this is like a good revenge story, and I'm so ready for it. I can't wait. I've heard mixed reviews about this one, but I cannot see myself not liking this one. At least I hope. Fingers crossed, because the premise of it and the summary sounds amazing, and I can't wait to see how she gets her revenge on these boys. So I'm very, very excited to read this one. So we're just chugging along. Next is Outlawed by Anna North. Outlawed by Anna North, and this one is a historical fiction, and we're following Ada? I don't really know how to say her name, but basically she's living her best life, got married, apprenticing at her mom's, what does her mom do? She's an apprentice for her mom, who's a respectable midwife, and she's been married for a little while, and then she can't get pregnant. And in this time, in the 1800s, living in the Wild West, in her town, if you couldn't get pregnant, they start to believe you're a witch and you'll get hanged. So to save her life, she decides to run away with I guess you could call him a fallen preacher who goes by the name Kid, and he's trying to start a gang to help girls like her. I've also heard mixed reviews about this one, but I'm thinking I'm gonna really enjoy this one because one, I like the time period, obsessed with the time period, and I don't know what she has to do, because I know like she has to put herself in danger to make this group work, but I'm really excited to read this one. It's like Reese Witherspoon read it for her book club, and yeah, and Noelle Gallagher on her channel, she read it and took really cute Instagram pictures of it. She's the one who I heard mixed reviews about. She like liked it but also didn't like it, but I think I'm gonna really enjoy it, and I got this one. I like bought this one, so hopefully I do enjoy it, because it sucked to not enjoy it. So yeah, Outlaw by Anna North, and I'm excited to get this one to try. Next on our list is American Rose, A Nation Laid Bare, the life and times of Gypsy Rose Lee. This is a biography, and I am obsessed with history and specifically this time period, and I've already started this one, but I'm listening to it while reading it, but there's so much information about this lady, Gypsy Rose Lee, that it's gonna take me like all month to kind of read it along with it and take my notes, because I don't know much about her, but she is a burlesque dancer, and we're following we're jumping through time through this book, and and we're following her as an adult, her when she was younger, and like the life she lived with her mom and sister. And then we're also following two brothers who are trying to open up a burlesque dance theater in New York, I believe. So yeah, I don't know much about her. I'm just a few chapters in. I'm on chapter 8 right now. But so far her life is interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna do a whole video around this one because I'm obsessed with history, and specifically like the 1920s through the 1940s, and I'm obsessed with like burlesque dancers and madams and just like badass women and them taking back their sexuality, I guess. So yeah, I'm very excited about that one. Next, we have got The Devil All the Time by Donald Ray Pollock. This one is, I mean, I have no idea. It basically is following a father, son, and a mom. The mom is dying. The father sounds kind of like an alcoholic and is just kind of drowning in his sorrows. And the son is just kind of becoming a man and becoming into his own. I don't know much more than that. Like, the summary doesn't give any like real clue to what this story is, but my hope for this one, I have a whole video surrounding for this one too, where I'm gonna read the book and then watch the movie and kind of compare the two. And I've heard nothing but good things about the book, and I've had nothing but good things about the movie, so we'll see. What I'm hoping for this is that it will do what The Boatman's Daughter didn't do, which will be a really strange, kind of weird things happening in this town, but not be so boring. So yes, The Devil All the Time by Donald Ray Pollock. Okay, last but not least is Final Girls by Riley Sager. Now this is going to be my first Riley Sager book. This one seems very, very good. So basically we're following some girls who all survived. Now what I'm not sure about is if they all survived the same serial killer or different murders. I think it's different, yeah. But basically we're following Quincy, who 10 years ago survived in an incident where all her friends died. And she goes to a, what's it called, a survival, I don't know, like a group therapy for people who've been through traumatic events like this. And so excuse me, hi. So then she's trying to cope. Years go by after she's been in this group, and she's trying to cope with what's happened to her and everything when some of the girls from the therapy group start dying, and then a couple of the girls show up at her door, and they're like, hey, shit's happening, we gotta figure it out. And she's kind of like, listen, what does she take? What is it? She's like, I'm on Xanax, I'm trying to leave my house and be a normal person, please don't do this. But they're like, too bad. So yeah, no thanks, you gotta come and help us figure this out. And things are strange, and then she starts to question the girl that actually dragged her back in. And I swear, if the twist is that it's the girl killing off the other girls, that would be so weird. But if I just guessed the twist without even reading a single page, that would also suck. So I hope it's not that. I hope I didn't just figure this book out. I doubt it though. I doubt it. I'm not that good. But yeah, so those are them. That's my huge, I don't know if you can call it huge, but my pretty big March mood read, birthday mood read TBR. And how many books is that? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got a lot. But I know I'm not gonna read them all, I get that. And this one might go on my March Mystery Madness because I think it might be a mystery. Sounds like, now that I'm thinking about it, sounds like a mystery. Anywho, there are a few on here that I'm for sure gonna read, like American Rose, The Devil All the Time, and I'm gonna start Wilder Girls today. So I'm sure we'll get those ones done. But I kind of want to read them all, so I'm sure I'm going to read them all, just maybe not all this month. Yeah, okay. That is all I have for you today. This was a weird one, but yeah, check in with me soon and we'll see where I'm at with my reads. Okay, thank you all for joining me on my birthday mood read TBR. And yeah, so whether your sun is shining or your moon is glowing, I hope you have a very, very peaceful day, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.